evening, folks. I'd like to call to order the Main School Administrative District number 29 school board meeting for Thursday, September 16th, 2021. I would like to do roll call first. Bouchard. Boynton is absent. Ronald Wood.
Here.
Calloway is absent also. Davis Folsom.
Here.
Dumont. Pesci.
Here.
Hussey.
Here.
Knowles is here. Lambert.
Here.
Rochelle.
Here.
White. Here. And Williams.
Here.
And we do have four. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next order of business is to approve the minutes from our September 2nd meeting. Do I have a motion? Been moved. And second, by Bill Joe. Any errors or omissions? Hearing none, call for the vote. All in favor of accepting the minutes as read? And it's unanimous.
No.
I'm sorry.
I abstain.
You abstain? So let's see, let's count here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9, 0, 1. Thank you.
If I could just make a correction in the agenda, this evening's agenda, the next regular meeting will be on October 7th, not October 5th.
Yes, Roberta has wants to just make a pencil change to your agenda tonight, that our next meeting, the last item on the agenda, is not October 5th, it's October 7th. Okay, everybody got that? Thank you. Now I guess we're looking for any citizens' comments. Seeing none, we'll move to the next item, which is old business. And I don't see any here. At this time, Roberta has an individual she wants to introduce for the presentation.
This is working. I'll speak as loud as I can. I asked high school nurse Leanne Turlow, she was here last year at the end of the year to talk about flu testing. And as you are well aware, the number of cases declining with the daily reports for making about positive cases in school, and the number of students and staff identified as close contacts and needing to quarantine or be excluded from school. So I thought it might be helpful tonight, and I thank Deanna so much, because Deanna just walked from her office and finished some tracing for some high school cases that have yet to be solidified in my report, which will happen after this meeting. But she's good enough to
Is it on? Ooh, it's on. Okay.
Yes.
So we are starting the pool testing program. It should be up and running in most of our schools, to my knowledge. I'm not sure about Albion, but I know that Benton should have it up and running soon. If it's not up, I know the junior high, I think, will be this coming week. We started it this week, and Clinton has had it up and running because Natasha, who's a nurse at Clinton, ran it in summer school, so she already had it going and was able to jump right into it at the start of school. The pool testing program for the high school, we had about 80 people. No, it was more than that. It was 106 people total participating. And I think we have a breakdown of how many of them were staff and how many of them were students. I don't know those numbers off the top of my head. And we've gotten about 17 or 18 more people signing up, and we have been talking it up as much as we can. Mr. Bowers got on today and made a big announcement about it. And I think there's a plan to go around to homerooms and talk to kids about it, because I think people are a little confused about it. We've done the best we could to get the information out there in a way that's easy to understand, but I've talked to numerous parents tonight, and one parent said to me, I didn't understand what it was about, and I said, well, you are talking to the right person, let me talk you through it, and I think that when their kid gets out of quarantine, they're going to sign them up for the pool testing program because of that conversation. So I think it's just getting word out to parents. But the pool testing program, just a quick overview, we have students and staff alike. You can be vaccinated, you can be unvaccinated. You swab your nose and put it in a test tube with up to 10 other swabs, and those get packaged up, sent off to a lab, and they test each test tube, and each test tube with up to 10 swabs in it is called a pool. If that pool comes back positive, I will go ahead and test everybody in that pool with a rapid antigen test, and I will do that on day 1 and also day 2. And if we don't find a positive, then we just repeat the whole process next week. At that point, I think if we can't find a positive with the rapid antigen, they're assuming it might have been a false negative at the lab. And we just continue to monitor the kids that are involved. The kids and staff who are in the pool testing program do not have to quarantine from school-based activities if they are a close contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID. As long as they remain asymptomatic, as long as they remain in the pool testing program. So that's one of the huge benefits of it, and I think our goal is really to get parents and students to kind of buy into that and understand that this will keep you in school. And that's the whole purpose of us implementing this program, and the whole purpose of us trying to push it, because we want kids in school where they belong.
Are there any questions in regard to pool testing in the district?
I just had a question about the pool testing. I just want to confirm that's a PCR pool test, correct? Okay, and then it's followed up with a 5x rapid. Great, thank you.
So yes, the PCR test, and from what we've been told by the company who runs the pool testing program, is that the PCR test that they use is super sensitive, and that's the other good thing about the pool testing program, is that it will pick up on COVID before people are contagious or before they're symptomatic. So that's the whole goal, is to catch this early before kids can spread it in school. And once we determine who the positive person is, they're going to be isolated, of course, but everybody else in that program can continue to go to school because they're going to be tested again in like 4 days. So it's that continual testing and continual, like serial testing is what they call it, that allows us to feel confident enough to keep kids in school even if they've been in close contact to somebody who's tested positive. So.
Thank you. Are there any other questions on pool testing? Thank you very much. So moving along to new business, on the agenda we do have one item, and it's a discussion on the update of the FY 2022 Ed 249 subsidy, and utilizing these additional funds as appropriated to MSAD 249. think what we'll do is the finance committee did meet previously and we made a recommendation, but I think it only appropriate that for the entire school board, maybe Roberta, if you could just explain to us basically what this is and where it came from. Thank you.
Certainly. In your materials, you did receive changes to the 8279, and you also received a copy of a priority notice from the main DOE regarding the updated FY22 279, and also I sent you a copy of the updated 279, which you can retrieve from the website of any school year. So after our referendum, we received notice that we are receiving an additional $605,685 in subsidy to the school district as part of the updated enacted budget, the governor's budget. There are several options as far as the utilization of these funds, and understanding that it's not money that we have in our hand right now. We'll receive installments from the state as we do for the other portion of our subsidy. So I'm going to read aloud some of our options, and then I'm going to ask Tara to talk about a little bit of the history of